This next recipe that I'm going to be doing with Trish from the Cadbury Kitchen are Bickies, but they're not any Bicky, are they, Trishy?
No, they're not. They're muddy little piggy biscuits.
This is a fantastic recipe to do with the kids on the school holiday. It's a bit of fun. It's putting faces on biscuits, so it not only tastes nice, but they look fantastic.
Yeah, they're great, and great for kids' parties and things like that too.
Absolutely. So let's start with the biscuit base, of course.
Yep, if you could get started on the creaming, the butter and the sugar.
So soft butter. Butter's in, Trishy.
Okay, we need to add some caster sugar and then just cream that till it's light and fluffy.
Okay, so that's in, and we've got a paddle on. We'll put that down, and on it goes. I'll start slowly so the sugar just doesn't go everywhere. It's a typical thing that I would do.
I know, I've been caught like that myself.
And then once it just starts to come together, as it is there, we'll give it a good workout.
A good cream, that's it. All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to get the dry ingredients together. So I need to sift together the flour and a little bit of salt, a little bit of bicarb, a little bit of baking powder just to lighten them up a bit. I've got half a cup of Cadbury Bourneville cocoa, which is going to give a yummy chocolatey flavour.
Measured perfectly.
There we
I'll
go.
take that up.
Oh, you know I'm a stickler for measurement, but I think measurement's actually a really good way to teach kids about maths too, you know.
Yeah.
They can learn a lot in the kitchen.
It's very true.
I'll give this a bit of help, I think.
So I'm going to turn this up a little bit now.
Yep. That looks really good, actually. Now that it's nice and light, you can add a little bit of vanilla and an egg. And adding the egg helps to sort of dissolve that sugar too.
And I'm going to break it into my bowl first for safety reasons. And then in, and then just give it a good whip again until it comes together.
That's it. Great. Now, if we can have that on really low, you can start to add the dry ingredients.
So a few spoonfuls at a time.
So it's coming together. It's going to make a really nice chocolatey biscuit dough. And not unlike a pastry, really. It's really quite short, so it's kind of like a shortbread, actually.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much right to go. It's come together.
That off. Yeah, it looks terrific.
Perfectly. So now we can put it on the board.
Yeah.
Scrape off excess.
I'll give you a little bit of flour, just in case.
It's so much easier to do in the machine too, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. You need to knead it together because it is quite a large amount of mixture. That'll do. Perfect. Cut her in half, and then we can just roll out one lot. I've got some paper here.
It's always easier to roll between two pieces of baking paper.
Absolutely. If you've got to add too much flour, then you sort of upset the proportions of the biscuit, and then the biscuits become really dry and awful.
And I hate when it sticks to the bench, so this will help ensure that that doesn't happen.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it makes it heaps easier. Yeah. Just turn the paper over every now and again.
Once we've rolled this out and it's nice and thin, we're going to cut some circles, about, what's that, 8 centimetres?
8 centimetres, yeah.
So 8 centimetre cookies, and we're going to place it on a tray, bake it in the oven. What temperature and for how long?
It's a moderate oven, 180, for around about 10 minutes or so.
Fabulous. I love that smell.
They smell good, don't they?
And these ones are just perfect. So now comes the really fun part, which is making the toppings to decorate our cookies.
Now I've got a little bit of melted chocolate, some milk melts. So if you could put those into the little piping bag, that'd be great.
And that's to draw on the face, I'm assuming?
That's to make a little mouth on the little piggies.
Nice.
I need to make a little bit of icing. So we've got some icing sugar here. I need to just get that to a consistency where we can kind of pipe a blob and then spread it out to make the little pig's face.
And do you trust me to put the colour in, because you need to put just the smallest amount or else it just changes the colour completely, doesn't it?
Well,
this one's rose pink.
If they're bright pink, it doesn't matter, you know.
A few drops?
Yep.
That much?
Let's see.
All right. Stain away. Be careful with this. It's going to be a bit of a fluoro pig.
I think it is a bit fluoro pig. That's all right. There'll be no mistaking it for pig.
No.
I might have just the tiniest bit.
Okay, small amount because it does dissolve quite fast.
Okay, well, this is ready to go into the piping bag. So I'm just going to spoon that in.
And if you wanted to, you could flavour your icings with all different types of things. A bit of rose water in there, orange blossom water.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
A bit of peppermint, maybe? Something chocky and peppermint.
Oh, you can have peppermint.
Chocky and peppermint pig. And I like a disposable piping bag. I say it all the time, but it just makes life easier and just throw it away once you're done. As you can see how sticky it is.
These are great. All right, so I'll push it enough into the middle so that we can push it out to the edge.
Yep. I can do that for you. I'm just going to lean over you there. And not all the way to the edge because it's a pig in mud, so we want to see that chocolate bicky. So it looks like it's sitting in his mud pit.
I might need a little bit of work.
All right, you do one. Show us how you make your little piggy faces.
I'll just push it out to the edge.
I know what the marshmallows are for. They're for the nose.
All right, I'm going to put a couple of little ears on this guy.
Yep.
Okay, so we need a couple of little eyes.
I can do that. And there we go. A few little eyes on him. Now he's coming alive, Mr. Piggy.
A nose.
A nose.
Awesome, and a little mouth.
I'll let you do that.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
There you go. Oh, he's got a little dribble. Never mind.
That's okay. And there's our little pig. These are great gifts, or get the kids involved on the weekends or holidays. That's a lot of fun to do at home, especially when it's raining outside. This will give them an activity to do, won't it?
Sure will.